friend, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chelsea, your Berry Godmother, and I help women navigate life after weight loss surgery to find clarity, joy, their sparkle. And today we are delving into a question that's really a semantic question that I get all the time. How does weight loss surgery work? If you haven't yet, I would love it for you to subscribe to the Berry Tail Coaching channel. I know you're watching repeat videos. I check my analytics, so I know you're here. I just want you to subscribe. It's free, and you'll get weight loss surgery content pre and post-op, travel. We have an upcoming Disney trip soon. We went to Portugal for 2 weeks this summer, mamahood magic, and more. So come on in and join us. So in terms of how weight loss surgery actually works, there is so much misinformation out there. If you are curious, if you're pre-op, post-op, or just starting the research phase, this video is going to give you some truths. We're going to talk about the different types of bariatric surgery and how each helps you in terms of weight loss. We are also going to cover what they do to your body and also your brain, and really what no one tells you about the impact. Also, if you're watching this as it goes live, thank you. It's a big week. We're celebrating over here. Cheers. Got my minty lemon water. My signature group coaching program, the Coronation, is officially open. I've led up to this coaching program opening for the past few weeks in my videos because I had a wait list who I reached out to first to make sure that they could have access to the opening spots. And ultimately, this is for the woman who is post-op and ready to reclaim control in her life. I'll tell you about it more later on in the video, but for now, let's get to answering the question, how does weight loss surgery actually work? I think we need to start with why weight loss surgery actually exists before we can uncover how it works. Because there is a misconception that obesity is a character flaw. No. Obesity is a medical condition, period. And in so many cases, obesity is a chronic medical condition. I need you to hear me say that obesity is not just about willpower, eating less, moving more. No, those are lies. Weight loss surgery, aka bariatric surgery, maybe the name of the channel is making sense now, right? This is an intervention that happens when it is too difficult or too dangerous to use traditional weight loss routes. And girl, weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. It is the brave way in. This is the decision that you make when traditional methods can't work, haven't worked, or they've never stuck around long term. In my own experience, as well as those of my hundreds of students and clients, we've all been on every single diet. We've all done calorie deficit, restriction, macro counting, excessive punishing workouts, and they didn't work, right? Diets are set up for failure. Weight loss surgery is different. So let's walk through the 3 most common kinds of bariatric surgery and how they work. Number 1 is the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, otherwise known as VSG. This is often referred to as the sleeve, where around 80% of the stomach is removed, leaving a banana-shaped cheese stick size pouch in the tummy. Now, VSG focuses on restriction. That's its primary powerhouse tool, is restrictive only. It limits how much you can actually put into your tummy. And temporarily, it can also reduce your hunger hormone, which is called ghrelin, which makes you feel less hungry. VSG is great for people who are looking to have a less invasive weight loss surgery, and there are fewer long-term malabsorption risks as well. VSG is my surgery of choice. That is what I had 6 years ago. Number 2 is gastric bypass, also known as Roux-en-Y. Gastric bypass is also restrictive, but it is malabsorptive too. One of the primary differences between VSG and RNY surgery is the tummy pouch created is still small, but in gastric bypass, there is a rerouting of the intestines. Not only does gastric bypass limit how much you can eat, it also limits how many calories and nutrients you can absorb. Dumping syndrome is more popular. That's not a nice way to say it. It happens more frequently with patients who undergo RNY. Though I will say, and if you are an oldie but a goldie, you know that I still 6 years later experienced dumping syndrome and I was VSG. So it's not to say that with VSG you can't experience dumping syndrome with a higher intake of sugar and or carbs, but with RNY it's more likely to happen. If you don't know what dumping syndrome is, I will leave the joys of that video here for you. RNY is often used for patients who experience more severe obesity or comorbidities like diabetes. And if you have heavy reflux, RNY may be recommended to you because VSG can make it worse. Supplements and nutritions become a way of life after all bariatric surgery, but especially when your risk for malabsorption is so high with RNY. So it is 100% required, never skipping a day type of situation. Number 3 is the duodenal switch. This one is probably the least popularized. This is a combo of sleeve and RNY and even higher rates of malabsorption. This is reserved for really high BMI patients or as a revision surgery. So coming from VSG or RNY, duodenal switch could be an option to revise your surgery. Absolutely the most aggressive in terms of potential for your weight loss, but also the highest risk in terms of malabsorption of nutrients and calories. So how do they actually work? How do these work? Number 1, and probably the most obvious, is physical restriction. You simply cannot eat the portion sizes that you were eating prior to surgery. And the question of, okay, well, what if I do? You will be sick. You are going to stretch your pouch over time. You're going to make yourself sick. You may experience dumping syndrome. It's super unpleasant. You'll feel this tightness in your throat. You could throw up. You could go out the other end. It could happen at the same time. You'll feel exhausted. You'll know if you're breaking your pouch. There are also hormonal changes. So ghrelin, which is the nasty little boogery hormone in your tummy that cues your hunger, temporarily does go away and long-term can subside because there's less ghrelin in your stomach when your stomach is smaller. Your insulin sensitivity also increases, which makes you feel satiated over a longer period of time, lessening your cravings. So there are hormonal side effects that benefit you from weight loss surgery. And of course, the tried and true calorie deficit. You are taking in less food, therefore taking in less calories. The real truth here is that weight loss surgery in any capacity is absolutely going to change your body. But will you allow it to shift your mindset? Not just the confidence growth, but your mindset in terms of every limiting belief that has ever had anything to do with your body. Are you ready to release those, to embrace the you that you want to be? This is where so many people struggle. And it's typically within the stalls, right? Whether it's that first one at 3 or 6 months, a year, 18 months, 24 months. When you hit those stalls, you're being tested. And that's when we see the mindset fail. Here's the part that I wish every single surgeon, every single pre-op seminar would cover. You can't shrink your body and ignore your mind. You can't shrink your body and ignore your mind to be successful long term. You just can't. The weight comes off, right? But the old thoughts, the shame, the fear, the failure worry, the anxiety, those don't just go away on their own because the pounds have dropped. I'm sorry to tell you that they don't magically disappear, though I wish I could wave a wand and make that happen for you. In fact, for many of the women who I get to coach, the hardest part is the mental gymnastics. That's what takes the longest to catch up. And that's why, my loves, I created the 12-week coronation coaching program. The goal of these 12 weeks is to take you through curriculum that is designed to start with your mindset and get you all the way to a place of taking action, being the woman who you want to be, who you know lives in you. I want you to think back to when you were a little girl, thinking about the life that you wanted to lead. Are you living that life? If you are, that's amazing. Leave us your tips, tricks, and what is beautiful to you in the comments. If you aren't yet, and you know that there's a gap, if you're post-op, you're losing weight, or you've stalled, or you've regained weight, and now you're starting to be scared that this isn't working for you the way that you wanted it to, the coronation is meant to fill that gap. It's to help you reclaim the power in your life through a sisterhood of community, through women who get it, who've been through it. If you're tired of feeling like you're doing this alone, or you're feeling like you should be further along by now, this is the coaching program for you. It's 12 weeks, 3 months of step-by-step guidance in the form of live training and coaching, of Q&A, of just building you up in your support network while also laying out practical tips, strategies, guides, curricula, etc., to help you be the person you want to be. Mindset, identity, routines, and real life strategies. This is a private community of women who get it. Because weight loss surgery may have started your journey, but this is where you get to write the next chapter. I will leave all of the info in the description box below for you. And of course, if you have any questions at all, you can DM me on social media. You can email me. My email is also in the description box, or you can leave a comment here. I will respond. If this video helped clarify anything for you around the wonderful and exciting world of bariatric surgery, will you give this video a like and please be sure to subscribe? My goal is to post weekly videos for you that help support you along your journey in weight loss surgery, but also to show you what your life can look like post-op, what's available to you. And I'd love to have you stick around. You're not alone. You're not broken. And you are so worthy of the life that you are building. I love you. I will see you same time, same place next week. Goodbye, my beautiful bestie.